Hi. Um, First off, I like to say this is unscripted, because I don't know how to make a script. I tried making a script when I thought of making a video for the first time, and when I sat down and made myself a doc and started to try to write in it, I was like, I don't even know what to write. I don't know what to talk about. So I guess I'm just gonna introduce myself in this Speedpaint. Therefore I thought it was appropriate to have this speed painting going in the background because that is me. I am trying to draw myself here, because I've been sort of experimenting with my painting style a little bit lately, and I drew these three paintings of the Watcher Boys, Ryan Bergara, Stephen Lim, and Shane Madej. I'll put them up on screen here if I can figure out how to do that. And so after those, you can see they sort of evolve. I first drew Stephen Lim, and you can see that style there is a little bit more blocky, I guess. The strokes are bigger. Then I drew Ryan, and it's a little bit smaller. I struggled with Ryan. And then Shane, the detail is even this brush strokes are very small, and I struggled a lot with that one. But I think in the end, I don't know. I don't know which one I like best. I think I like Ryan's the least because I don't think I did a very good job on that one. But I can't figure out if I like Shane's or Steven's more, because Steven's, I really like that the brush strokes are bigger, and I can't figure out how to do that again. But yeah, I don't know. I really do like how Shane's turned out, but I think that's also just because of how much I struggled through it. So I'm after, I'm really happy that it didn't turn out trash, because God, it was difficult to draw. But yeah, here's me. Now you can see me better. And now I started drawing something around my choker thing. And that's actually because what prompted me drawing this was my friend saying, she's made these homemade choker things that are Morse code says something, and she put a bell on this one. She actually made that one specifically with me in mind. And she was like, you should draw yourself with this. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, sure. But in the end, I don't keep it, because I wasn't sure. I didn't have any reference of me with it, because, in this time, we can't really go meet each other, so I haven't gotten it. And she also talked about maybe keeping it herself because she really likes it, and that's completely fair, by the way. But yeah, so I didn't have any reference for it, and in the end I just sort of liked it without, because then I could just draw myself and have this of myself, but yeah, you can see there I remove it. I put it on a separate layer in case I wanted to keep it again, but I was like, nah, I like it without it. The reference I used for this, the lighting, is very directly on my face, which I haven't really used a reference like that before. So, it was sort of a weird lighting situation, and my eyes there, I have gray eyes normally, in the light in the reference made them look blue, so that's how I drew them. But so the pupil, there's usually when I draw, at least, you can also see it in the paintings I drew. I don't even know if you can see the pupil actually, but there's dark at the end. There's darkness touching the pupil at the top. But here it was light all around the pupil, which sort of makes me look like a psychopath. So, not in the reference, but when I tried to draw it, that's how it ended up looking. So I was like, I don't know how to fix that. And in the end, you'll see later, I end up just adding a little bit of darkness because I just couldn't make it look normal. So I gave up on really following the reference, but, I tried, at least. But also, there wasn't really any shadow under the lip, which there usually is, with most people, I guess. This lighting just made it even worse, but I guess I don't really have that much shadow under my lip, and I don't get it. I have a lot of light, around it, but I don't know. So, I also don't know, it doesn't look completely like me. I couldn't replicate that well. I found myself surprisingly difficult to draw. I don't usually really draw myself, and if I do, it's not in a painting style like this. I think I've only ever drawn myself in line art and sketching. So this was sort of change of pace. So it doesn't really look like me. My skin is a lot cleaner in the painting, but like for one, and my hair is looks better. It still looks as uncontrollable as it is in real life, but it looks better here. Yeah, I don't know. My eyes are a lot smaller, but I also just sort of draw bigger eyes normally. I think guess that just that's just my style. I know that sounds bad, but bigger eyes is a lot of styles, and that's just because this doesn't look exactly like me because the eyes are a little bit bigger. It's not realistic like that. I guess this is semi-realism, is it? I don't know. It's just stylized, I guess. I do make the eyes a little smaller later, and I think that helps it a little bit, but I also sort of fuck up the pupils and the eye by making it smaller. So, I don't know if it was worth it, but I did it anyway, but I think it turned out okay in the end. Here's a return of the bell, because it was like a very brief second there, but I was like wondering should I draw it, but in the end I decided not to. The shirt, I just winged it. I don't really care. It's not important. It's not an important part of the piece. Sorry about that. The hair, however, I'm actually pretty proud of. Hair, I struggle with hair a lot. I've noticed. I'm not really that good at painting it, so I'm trying to get better at it. But I think I did pretty well with this hair, and I think I captured the unkempt, like how unkempt my own hair is and how difficult my own hair is to control. I think that comes through. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Also, disclaimer, I'm sorry I didn't say this in the start, but I am recording on my phone. The audio I'm recording it on my phone, and also because I'm not home. I know quarantine, but I'm just in another house. My microphone is at home. I do have a microphone, but I don't have one with me, so I'm recording on my phone right now. And also, my first language is not English, so I'm sorry for any accent stuff or slip-ups. And I don't know how to edit anything. I don't know how to make videos at all. This is my first time, I've made Speedpaints before, but only with, music and iMovie. So this is very different. But I want to try this, and I see if it's something I want to keep trying to do, making videos and stuff. I don't know if I want to make drawing videos only. I want to make at least creative videos, art videos and stuff, but I could do something with my face, maybe I don't really do traditional. I'm really bad at it, but I could still film from the outside, film outside, and then you can see my iPad, you can see my hands doing it, right? Because I use Procreate on my iPad. So, I could do that, I guess. I don't know how to talk about all of these because there's me. That's me. My name isn't Casmole. That's my username that I've actually thought about changing because Casmole doesn't sound very appealing, I guess. But I don't know what to change it to. So, yeah, it is what it is. I think it's almost over now. So, yeah, that's great. It's been great talking, to my phone. So thank you for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed it, however you stumbled upon this video. I'll put my social handles up here. I use mainly Instagram, but I use Twitter occasionally, mostly for fan art. And I actually recently got a Tumblr, and I also have only posted fan art there, so gotta get those eye bags in. Thank you so much for watching this, and maybe I'll see you another time. Who knows? Bye-bye.